At the outset, the efforts of those responsible for giving effect to the verdict of the people were as half-hearted as they were analytically and diplomatically inadequate. The House of Commons of 2017 to 2019 afforded us the unworthy spectacle of members, pledged in their vast majority to respect the verdict of the referendum, going actively about trying to overturn it. Remainers and eggheads seem to be bad losers. In the general election of 2019, the voters made it spectacularly clear what they thought of them. But by then we had wilted too often and conceded too much under pressure which could and should have been resisted. On the other side of the Channel, the UK decision to withdraw was perceived as an existential threat, and had to be treated as such. No matter that the UK was doing no more than exercising its rights under the Treaty of Lisbon. No matter Article 50 thereof established a balanced procedure for withdrawal. The British had to be punished for their turpitude. Above all, they must not be seen to gain from leaving, the fear of contagion, that others would follow suit. This collective Brussels neurosis explains the adoption on April 29, 2017, by the European Council of the iniquitous guidelines. Theresa May's constructive letter of March 29, 2017, triggering the Article 50 process, was summarily rejected. So was Article 50, in its entirety. The European Council said it had to be done their way, the EU guidelines way. But once you start going unlawful, there is no way back. And as a result everything which had its origins in this original unlawfulness is in consequence in some form of legal limbo. But for the moment our concern is with the Northern Ireland Protocol. Let us stand back and look at the issue in the round. In order to protect the integrity of the single market and customs union, the EU insist on invading UK sovereignty and making life burdensome for the people of Northern Ireland. How's that for a sense of proportion? Which of the heads of state or government composing the European Council would agree to such an arrangement in the case of their own country? None of them would. They should heed the nursery maxim "do as you would be done by." At Carbis Bay a few days ago, the leaders of the free world's major economies gathered under British chairmanship to start the planning for future world cooperation, a matter of cosmic importance to us all. Meanwhile the EU seemed solely concerned with what sort of sausages one part of the UK sold to another, while President Macron made imbecilic and juvenile remarks about Northern Ireland not being part of the UK. What is the EU coming to? As the 1950 Schuman Declaration, the founding document of the European project, says, the contribution which an organized and living Europe can bring to civilization is indispensable to the maintenance of peaceful relations. We are not combining states, Jean Monnet told the National Press Club in Washington on April 30, 1952, we are uniting men. Such is my antiquity. I have watched the project degenerate into the dysfunctional, mean-minded, interstate bureaucracy we see today. Both Schuman and Monnet would have been appalled at the present situation, the former mainly on grounds of its inhumanity, the latter mainly on grounds of its incompetence. We are all, repeat all, the poorer as a result. Do the EU really believe that in this wonderful world of vaccines, there do not exist the technologies which, given a modicum of common sense and goodwill, can adequately deal with any necessary border checks which may be required? Or are they being deliberately obstructive?